morning, Copper Basin. Today is Wednesday, February 3rd, 2016. I'm Kimmy.
I'm Elizabeth, and on today's show we'll be talking about Google, the NFL, and Adele.
So let's get the show started.
And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind, and in the morning...
A Massachusetts graduate student who pointed out a glitch that allowed him to briefly own the world's most heavily trafficked website has been awarded more than $12,000 from Google. The former Google employee documented his improbable path to purchasing the domain name. His order was verified, his credit card was charged, and he received email confirmation. A minute later, however, Ved received word that his order was canceled. Google revealed that the company gave Ved $6,006.13, Google spelled numerically, for discovering the bug. Google doubled it after learning Ved had donated his reward to charity. Now let's go to weather with Tyler.
As you can tell, it's raining. Now, I've got the radar. Here, the blue, it's light, and in the yellow, it's a little bit worse, but we're like right in here. So, I told you yesterday, it's going to be worse on Wednesday. And let's do a, you remember Paul said? Let's go with Gibson said. So, it's going to be worse. And this is the 7-day forecast. Here's Wednesday, we're in Wednesday, so. And throughout the week, it's going to be getting sunny on Thursday. It's going to clear, sunny on Friday. Then it's going to go back to cloudy and back to raining on Monday and Tuesday. That's all that we have for weather. Let's go over to Joey with the world news.
A woman pulls over a police officer for speeding.
A woman filmed the moment she pursued a police officer, pulling him over on the highway.
The cop stopped his car and got out before walking over to the irate woman who asked to have a conversation about his driving.
She raised her concerns with him telling him he was pushing 90 miles an hour.
Well, guys, if there's ever a cop and he's speeding, apparently we have the right to pull him over.
Apparently so.
So let's go over to a PSA.
Didn't change the AC or look up directions when the car is moving. I know those all distract me from the only thing I should be doing, driving. I know not to text and drive or make calls when I'm in the car.
Did you know more than 50% of high school students say they text while they drive at least sometimes?
Donald Trump might be an Adele fan, but it appears that the feeling is not mutual. The singer has put the kibosh on Trump using her songs at campaign rallies. The Republican presidential candidate was playing Adele's Rolling in the Deep and Skyfall at his events. Adele has not denounced Trump publicly in any way. She has said before that she does not like to get involved in politics. However, after fans expressed their dismay that Trump was using Adele's songs at his events, the singer's spokesperson told The Independent, Adele has not given permission for her music to be used for any political campaigning. Sorry, Trump, but you should have asked first. Now let's go to sports with Colton and Tanner.
Welcome everybody, this is Tanner.
And this is Colton.
Did you know that only 10 other NFL quarterbacks have thrown half as many touchdowns as Peyton Manning?
Also, did you know it takes 3,000 cows to supply the NFL with enough leather for a year's supply of footballs?
That's a lot of cows.
Another fact, I think the Super Bowl trophy cost a little over $25,000.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, it's Sunday, and I'm hoping Peyton Manning will close out his career with a Super Bowl ring.
I'm just ready for the commercials.
Those should be interesting too. The boys basketball team had a big win last night at Hiwassee Dam, and the next game is Friday. Now let's throw it over to lunch with Megan.
Today's lunch in line 1 will be having hamburger, veggies, fruit, and milk. In line 2 we'll be having breaded chicken, veggies, fruit, and milk. I don't know what the breakfast is for tomorrow. I wasn't here yesterday, so. Oh, no, that was today. Oh, let's go to local news with Elizabeth.
Usually hanging out with Peter Pan, and when we're bored we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run.
Authorities in Polk County are warning residents of a new phone scam. They say multiple people have reported receiving a recorded phone call that threatens arrest, and a claim federal lawsuit will be filed if residents do not immediately call the number given by the recording. The number has an 804 area code, but that may change. So if you receive a call like this, brush it off. Now to our sponsors.
The challenges facing the country never stop. So neither does the U.S. Army. We train, adapt, and get smarter. Every soldier, every unit, every day. Not to keep up with change, but to drive it. Nobody knows what problems tomorrow will bring, but we do know who will solve them.
I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Colton.
For today's announcements, February 15th is President's Day. There will be no classes.
February 15th is also the last day to turn in your FAFSA for the Tennessee Promise.
Scholarship applications for seniors are due February 29th.
Today is Chick-fil-A monthly luncheon for the teachers.
Today is Gracie Brummett's birthday.
Make sure you wish her a happy birthday.
And that's all we have for today.
We'll see you tomorrow on CBTV News at 9.